But shouldn't I be get? Oh, you know what? I see green lights up there now. So I think y'all can should be able to hear me. Oh, okay, because I now I see green lights on by the microphone in the settings. Okay, gotcha. Miss Brown said, "We hear you now." All right, bye bye. Y'all know I'm new. I'm new to the Streamyard. I'm new, okay, I'm new. But check out my house. Remember when everybody had this house? I'm new, but I'm going, okay, it's matching in my desktop settings and on here. So now I'm like, okay, well, it's showing two of the same, you know, mic pros, right? Stop laughing at me, man. So I'm like, well, okay, let me try this one. Soon as I clicked on it, all the green lights lit up. And I hung up on the bot. Bye bye. Get out of here because you ain't even helped me that much. Get on out of here. Hi, Sheila. So I just, Harlem, hey, ladies. I'm like, y'all found me over here. Now, check this out. So I was like, well, I remember creating StreamYards back in 2019, but I never came on it. And if I can recall, I think that they was debiting money out my account. I got to go and check that. I'm not sure. So, am I? You like that? It's over here. Of course, my dear. Of course, I'm not gonna be on long. You know, not long. I'm gonna try not to because I just want to get the feel of this, right? So now I got to get the feel of doing the invite and all that stuff. But I was like, oh no, see, I don't like all of that. It's this too phony. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. It's like, Matrix. Oh my God, I see why catfish don't come on live. Every make. Why am I so dark on here? Because I know. Let me get some light. Maybe that's enough for now because I'm just messing with it. But I don't like to be too dark. Oh, dark. I got another inch. Y'all see my other inch? I got another inch. Y'all can't even see it. Anyways, but so I was like, well, let me give it a try. Now I'm not satisfied because it's not giving me everything that I like to do that I have capable for me to do on Lab. Stream Lab got some, I mean, it got everything, right? And I pay for that. But so right now, I better stick to the free stuff, right? This cool, right? We just do the free stuff. We do the free stuff for a minute, right? And because to upgrade on here, it's $240 a year. Can you imagine? And I know I pay $20, $21 a month over there. So that's pretty much about the same. I can't do that. That's 400. That's 200, 200, $400. Oh, hell no. Ain't gonna happen. So we're gonna stick to the free over here though, right? So I'm gonna learn all this stuff. I have a mentor. She's in the chat, beautiful friend queen. I'm gonna get on her nerves with this. What this button for? What that button for? What that button for? Even though it's all kind of the same. It's pretty much the same. It's just learning to operate them, how in sync. Just kind of have a rhythm with it or something like that, right? But I'm gonna get it though. Okay, that's pretty cool. I got a whole new house behind me and shit. Look at y'all looking all pretty. It's kind of white. I need to change it to the dark background or something on this. So, what you in the bushes for? Why are you in the damn bushes? For what? Come out them damn bushes. Everybody know Kendra and Papoose is over there laughing to each other. I don't give a rat's ass about this shit no more like that, honey. I don't care about that. Hey, look, Kendra, wait a minute, because she told me to turn these off too, because then my computer will pick up on. Look, Kendra, because I like to laugh with look, Kendra, y'all. She be funny as fuck. Good night, right? So we look at you. It, did you happen to catch the shit that's going on the YouTube streets. How do you feel about that? I ain't seen Catfish working. We ain't got to worry about her. She making that money and diving into her another nigga. She is preoccupied. You ain't got to worry about her. She busy right now. But we gonna let her stay busy. That girl is on that extra super hits on them, the ones that's paying them $17 and $20 on to get to McDonald's first. So we don't mess with her. We gonna let her yeah, that's gonna cost me right there. Hi Jana. Am I too loud? I don't want to be too loud tonight. I don't want to be too long either. So I just want to get the feel of this. Now, let me ask. I'm sorry. Let me ask Beauty something. Cause do I have to log in every time through the browser to get to this? Because that's how I got to it. Something is choking me. I don't have nothing to drink. I don't have no candy. I'll ask you later though. Cause like, isn't there like a app or something like you can just click on? Like when I go on my StreamYards, I just click on my StreamYards on my desktop, but I'm in Stream Labs. But how do I get that on the desktop is what I'm wondering. I don't know, but I'll find out. You say until he finds out that he has to change. Who got to change a pamper? Okay, you said I do. Okay, I got it. I wrote my password and stuff down so I don't have to keep resetting the passwords. Um, it's upstairs. I gotta go upstairs. I don't have water. I don't keep water down here. She said, get some water. I have Teddy go get the water. He back there. He's back there. So I'm chilling. That Let me see. What do I have in the news? Just some quick update. That Taz guy did a reaction to Sylvia's video with Sylvia putting up some of her receipts pertaining to. I got a curl out of spot right here. Y'all see that? Don't you hate when something just out of spot while I'm over here looking like kid? No, my. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, he went live today. He had quite a few people in his chat today, because it's YouTube and the way that he was reacting to Sylvia's live with her receipts. Uh, I like to find stuff more funny than I do to be mad about it, even though I can understand how it may be upsetting to Sylvia on, with the disparity treatment going on out here and people not liking what they have found out and, as opposed to what they thought that they were looking at, spiritual woman. Now, they didn't perpetrated her name up and call her, the phone sex woman, and oh my God, yeah, it was torturous. It was, I was, ooh, I was, but Sylvia gives her reasons about why things played out the way that they played out. Coming from 2019 and 20 or so. I do want to say something though, and y'all know me because I don't care. I really don't care about this, and I'm not out here to engage in too many personal feelings. You gotta keep those, keep those packed up. A lot of people like Sylvia. A lot of people don't come to your channels because if you say something, then and if it's about this person, or you're a hater and you're this and you're that. But you know what I was remembering with some help, right? I was like, you know what? Could it be possible that Sylvia and Dennis kind of, steaming from that whole, the Hollywood stuff? It's kind of like that, and so we were talking about it, right? And I was like, oh, what? That kind of makes sense. It's almost played out like Dennis dumped, Hollywood took his jacket back, cut her off from the hotels and stuff like that. And then, found interest in Sylvia. Sylvia may have found, I don't know. Sylvia says she's not interested in, he's not her kind, that she would mess with, like that. But baby, they kept calling her phone sex operator, whole kind of stuff. So she's going to continue to have a tough time out here. Going back and rethinking this whole thing with her and Demetrius, I think she kind of regrets it. I think that she allowed someone to talk her, into getting into a character that may have been her or may not have been her. And those, the him too girl. Yeah, the him too girls. And she did say that, she talked it with them and it was kind of like their suggestion for her, well, see if you can record them and, reel them in and do the sexy voice. So I guess it's something to be careful about, even though her whole motive was to do it in a sense to feel like that it was going to help Mr. Kelly, you know, prevail some kind of way from Demetrius' testimony in court, right? That's what she was possibly thinking. However, that could have went bad, especially during cross-examination. And if they had to bring Sylvia into the courtroom, they'd have tore into that whole damn conversation about enticing and coercing. And Mr. Kelly allegedly probably would have had some people out here working for him, to do something like that. So I'm glad that she didn't end up in the courtroom behind all of that stuff with this whole Demetrius Smith stuff. But someone jogged my memory. And I was like, you know what? You may be right. Because if y'all remember when Dennis Byron, did all of that helping with Sylvia through the court thing and getting the videos and stuff like that for her. I remember all that stuff, right? They were really, 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 really close. So as I was listening to that Taz guy over there, right? In order for them to understand and for a lot of this to make sense to them, they have to go all the way back there. They have to go all the way back there, right? They do. Um, they, they were talking about how they had problems with the receipts that Sylvia was putting up. I think I might have had one or two little problems with it. As I was kind of reading them, I was like, then, and you hearing Sylvia saying, that she wasn't not interested, or she called a man a perv. She called him in a perv, but then, was saying that, he stayed in the room, like together for one night. But the stories are contradicting. Here's where they're contradicting that, and here's why the other side can't understand. Well, Taz, I think, was a little bit confused because one minute she's speaking about how she got this place, right, and it was her and her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend. Then she says that this was just a one-bedroom B&B. And then she says that she rented it, I guess, for close to 30 days because it was from 1 month to the next month, August or something to September. So you really had to dissect and break down each scenario that she threw out in order to get a clear understanding about it, because when Sylvia tells it, she never addresses the fact whether if all three of them people left the B&B, did they leave together? She never did address the fact whether if when Dennis Byron gave her the money for the Airbnb, she showed a text message saying that I'm sending you your money back. There's nothing put up as opposed to why would you send it back? There was no receipts on her receiving the money from Dennis. There was none of that put up. So when you guys are out there and you hear these different people still talking about it, and that's because it is still some confusion about it. It's not like needed to really be talking about it, whatever, but it was interesting. It was entertaining. So Sylvia now decides she's not going to be talking and giving anybody else any more attention because, everybody is eating off of her name. Hi, Joy Love. Hi. Everybody's eating off her name and getting all the views and the clicks and stuff. So I don't know how disappointed a lot of those people are about that, because they, a lot of people go starve, people go starve to death. I don't know. I'm tired, y'all. But that's what he was talking about over there. It was pretty bad because it was a lot of people, y'all. And everybody, they really just have dislikes for her for whatever their own personal, reason is for. They have it. And I was like, wow, wow. That's all I was saying. Like, wow, this got to be tough. That's why I'll never want to be in the famous lane. Taz is crazy though. His laughter is, something else. But they're going to have to go all the way back, I believe, during that time of questioning, especially when they have the hood court. I don't know when it's going to happen or when it's going to take place or if it's going to be on members only or a private chat or whatever, right? I don't know, but there's a lot of confusing parts in it. There was a lot of confusing parts. And I think it was done intentionally because, you don't be want to tell everybody all your little, dirty details about, this or this, that. That's the only thing though, when it comes to the women though, I don't like when women do it. I don't like when women spend a lot of time around men. No harm is done. You having fun. You kicking it. You traveling together. You know what I'm saying? You eating lunch together. All that stuff. And then when things go sour, go left, then now he's a pervert. Simply call him a pervert. She says that he didn't ever touch or would dare to touch her because she would have brought charges up on him, right? But there's some discrepancies on was Sylvia feeling like this before they went out, in the infamous dress, or does she feel like this afterwards? And I think we had a discussion on it one time before where sometimes you just got to walk away from it and put it in a wormhole. Got put in a wormhole. Got put in a wormhole. Got to let it go. Because the minute you try to explain it, you're going to contradict yourself. You're going to fabricate some things so that it sounds good, but people don't get it. And then some people are left to believe your truth, but may not be the truth. So that's why you got to throw it away. I can't stand it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just prefer relationships or friendships like that. Just go. Just go. All you gotta do, just go. But when you start trying to explain that shit, oh, good Lord, it'd be a bad entanglement. Y'all be cracking up like, what? So I just want to know, like, what was he a pervert then? In the infamous photo picture? Or is it pervert then? Because they spent a lot of time around each other, man. A lot, doing, a month down in Chicago, back and forth, Airbnbs and stuff, But she says that he did talk nasty. I heard that part. She was like, yeah, that damn dinner to me talking freaky deaky nasty. Now, mind you, when you got a guy that's sitting up talking all that freaky deaky nasty ass shit, and you still sitting there with the pretend laughter or and you ain't left, if you ain't cut it off, you invited it in. So it becomes a little bit too late. You accepted that type of action from that man. Like I said, I have a problem with it a little bit because We all saw them together. We all, you see, so I was like, well, when is the man a perp? I, it does a little bit though, Sheila. It really does. You know, like I say, the one receipt that she had put up, not that it matters, I'm just talking about it because I don't give a crap ass. I don't give a crap ass. But, you know, it says that, send me the 200 and some change. Then it says, I'm going to send you your change back. But then one of the arguments on there is whether if you paid for it or you didn't pay for it. I'm not like, that's some goofy shit to me, man. How do you have a receipt saying like, send me your money? Obviously, he sent the money. He sent that money. That's what that text message, that's what the receipt said. And then it says, I'm going to send your money back. So now it's a catch kill game, right? It's like, well, you sending his money back for what? Didn't you want his money because he stayed there on a mattress the next night or the other night? Oh, but I think that was because she did talk about how she had to leave a couple of days. So there was a few more days left, I guess, allegedly paid for. So did she send Dennis his money back because she had already paid for all those rooms and she was just being kind? Hey, it's on me. Go ahead and sleep here. I mean, it could be that. It could be. She said she had the rooms for 4 or 5 nights, already paid for. So now you got to follow the timeline with that, right? Did he send the money before, him knowing that she had the rooms before that, or was it after for those 3 nights? That's the confusing part for me, though. Like, when did you ask him for the money? Was it before or after him knowing that she had, pre-ordered the rooms for those many days? Well, at least one thing came out of it. You can probably, say that she had some honesty with it. Like, I'm not going to keep his money. Those rooms are already paid for. Let me send this man back his money. I'm not there. And she took one for the team. That's all I'm saying. That's how I feel about it. But that's only if there was a timeline to that. I'm talking about the time of the day, the time of the phone calls, the time of the check-in, the time of the check-out. You need all of that to, figure out what actually happened there and what that meant. You say, if Sylvia is so much, why do they keep sending her money? That's a good question. I think that's a good question. She has her team. Everybody has their team. Everybody has their bag of team. So she has her team that support her. What, as they should. Most of, her money should be coming from them if they're supporting her the way that, they stick around. They've been around and over there with her for a long time too. So, that's a good thing. She lost some, she gained some, she lost some, Only thing that I wouldn't worry about, if I could give a word of advice, when you do click on these cameras, let me tell you, this was when you guys get ready to start your show out there. When you click on these cameras, you can't on this camera and this microphone, you can't worry about who like you and who don't like you. You can't worry about that. It still must go on. It just goes on. Because I promise you, if you're clicking off of this stuff and you're going to bed wondering if somebody liked you for that day and who didn't, shit, you'll never get no sleep around here. Not at all. But some of, and this is where a lot of confusion comes in, like when I be telling you about Kaleidoscope, right? When she clipped from the threads off of X or Instagram, you completely lost with the story. They just gonna give you a piece of this and a piece of that, a piece of this. And then here comes all the propaganda and the speculation. But when you don't get it right, It's the person that put it out that's mad. But they have to put it out right. You know what I'm saying? They have to put it out right. So, but, hey, oh, she, oh, okay. So, oh, Dennis Gallery. Oh, Dennis paid for his days there. But that's what I'm talking about, though, sister. She acknowledges receiving the money in the text. She acknowledges. The problem is her stating in the text that she was sending the money back. So there's a missing piece of the puzzle here. The 225.66. She says, I'm sending your money back. What she said. So we know she had his money. We know that's there, the 225. But the question is, why would she send it back? Did he leave that day? How many days did he actually stay? Did he stay for one night? Because on here it says from the 13th through the 17th, and that's 4 nights. But Sylvia says that she left early. You see what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. He paid for 4. He paid for 4, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 13, 14, 15. 5 days. No, 4 days. 4 days. He sent her money for 4 days. $225.66. So did he pay for the 4 days? And he stayed there. Sylvia reserved the B&B, but she only stayed one night. If only for one night. If only for one night. Ain't that crazy? So it could be possible that Sylvia stayed for one night. It could be possible. And Dennis stayed the other nights. But Sylvia says that she paid for everything for 4 nights. And her resource to go to is the young lady named Kim. She kind of knows it all. Now, I think I talked to Kim some point in time when Bruce went to go visit R. Kelly. I haven't heard from her since, though. That was like just the one time. And, she was like, she was asked to pick. Oh, Lord. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I usually don't talk about shit. Oops. Shit. What do I do? Because I done started a story. Y'all didn't hear that, did y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all didn't hear that. Put a 2 in the chat if you heard. Y'all didn't hear that. Because then I could just stop. Then I could just stop. Because there was more than one person that was picking up. It was somebody who y'all would have never guessed that was involved with picking up that damn Bruce. I said put a 1 in the chat if I should stop. Put a 2 in the chat. What did I say, man? I forgot which way I put. Look at y'all. Y'all nosy. Y'all so nosy. Y'all making me be messy right now. What do y'all want? You want the tea or you don't want the tea? Which one do you want? Tea or no tea? It's not really no tea. It's not really. It's old shit. Which one? Hey, man, I forgot which one I said. It was the 1 to do it or the 2 to don't do it. I don't even I'm I'm not playing with y'all. Do you want the tea or do you not want the tea? I don't have no, y'all know I don't do receipts. But look at my sister say, tea, drop the tea, bitch. Drop the tea. It's really not much tea. It's not much tea. Okay. You know what? Since I don't give a shit no more, I'll drop the tea. So I've spoken to Kimberly during the one time with the Bruce thing. And Bruce was going to go see um R. Kelly, right? And I was like, oh, that's great. And she stayed in the area or she was working in the area and was going that way and all that stuff. But it's not like hot piping tea. It's just something that just happened, okay? And I don't know, Kim, I just got a phone call, okay? And that's on the show line, right? And I was like, oh, I'll answer this. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And, she was talking behind, you know, about picking Bruce up and taking him here. And, I'm not holding the information. I completely forgot all about it, to tell you the truth. I really did. But what came to my surprise was who else was involved with it. That's all. And that was Sharon Winbush. And I was like, oh. So me not thinking nothing of it, I was like, well, sounds like a great idea, and she was just making sure, it's like, I'm like, "Oh, you'll be fine." And I don't even know her, but I'm just kind of, Sue, just having regular talks. You'll be fine, pick them up, but Sharon Winbush was involved allegedly in that. Because like I said, I don't have the receipts for it, but I do. She did call. She did call, and that was the shocker to me, because then you had infamous Sylvia and allegedly Sharon Winbush, and then Kimberly, all three like involved with moving Bruce to go and get to R. Kelly. And then all of a sudden you had this whole thing about the money. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna let y'all swallow that one in, because y'all already all the damn money came out here about, Dexter with and butter pop pop. And I was like, oh boy. So that was just the only time that I spoke to her. I was like reassuring her, like, girl, you'll be fine, because I think she was like on a business trip or work trip or something. And she was just kind of close in the area and, got nominated. So I don't know about that. What I'm saying though, Marquine, is as I'm listening to the video, let me see how to put this. Calling on a person that you guys don't know nothing about, I don't know nothing about, or whatever, to validate, reassure what you're saying without you knowing them or anything about it. It's like this. It's like burning a piece of paper. Everybody around the YouTube, and I'm not saying that Kim is a bad person. I don't know her, right? You're supposed to believe, because you use a person, like with me. If I say every day that, oh, well, because Tammy know, you can check with Tammy. Tammy know, Tammy seen it all. Shoot, you better ask Tammy, because Tammy know. How y'all know? Y'all know no goddamn Tammy. And Tammy gonna come back every time, because Tammy rides with me. And she gonna tell y'all, yeah, that's true. Yeah, 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 yeah. And my point is, when I listen to that, and as I watch the chats, right, and I'm watching everybody believe what you want, believe what you want. I'll be sitting over there like, boy, YouTube is a hot damn mess. Nobody out here, nobody has asked, who the fuck is her? How we supposed to know what she say or what he say is true. You don't know these people. I tell you in there. I I don't get it. I really don't get it. But nobody asks. Nobody asks, boy. I be cracking the fuck. I be laughing just because somebody say, "Well, ain't that right, Bob?" Who the fuck is Bob? We don't know Bob. Or it's Bob. I I'm just saying. But I be laughing. I be cracking up. Everybody be, yeah, that's right. That is right. Yep, yeah. What the fuck are you? I ain't never seen Bob in y'all life. Bob over here telling y'all, she right? You ain't even know. You don't even know. Y'all fall for anything out here, boy. I swear, in it and everything. I'm just saying, man. I be watching it. I swear, nobody asks. Nobody. Are you gonna get Bob on the? Oh shit! Are you gonna get Bob on the screen so that Bob can show you everything that is being proved? Are you? Absolutely not. You just gonna have to believe Bob's damn word. That's what you're gonna have to do. So that's where that's at. So going back to the Taz show, they went through, her whole, pretty much the whole live or whatever over there, and they're not going to get it. Not unless they have time to take this all the way back, coming from Hollywood and Dennis onto Dennis and Sylvia. They're not going to get it. They're never going to get it. They're never going to get it. Well, he did, Mark Quinn. And some of it he did say, oh, gosh, fuck, talk to Bruce too. Fuck it. Some of it he did say, you know, um, he did, got money. Then there was sometimes that he didn't get money. And I think Sylvia went into that because that's old news talking about how he couldn't get in touch with her at one point and he was almost stranded down there because he didn't have there was no money was being sent to him right now. Mind you, that I'm trying to understand, like, well, how you need the money for some more whatever when they got people down there intercepting him and moving him about. Maybe that's when Kim came into play or things like that. I don't know. I thought it was even weird knowing that Sharon Winbush name came up in that, right? And like, you talking to somebody asking you if you can go and pick and do this and drop this off, and like you ain't even met that person, you don't even know that person. This whole shit was crazy. And I know we do things out of just being kind. Maybe she was just being kind and stuff. And ever since then, Kim's been her ride or die, and I don't even know a damn Kim. Don't know her, don't know what she look like or any of that. I just got a phone call out the blue, and it just felt like she needed to vent to somebody. And I'm a great shoulder, and I'm gonna tell you if I can't help you. I don't hold shit. I can't help you. I can't help you with that. I can't help you. I can't help you. And then sometimes I may have a word or two of encouragement or whatever, because man, I don't put butter on rice. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm like, nope, don't you do that. And I know that that's not what I told Kim on that phone call. I think that I did say, well, it'll be okay. What's the worst can happen? Because she had a deadline to be, I think, on the business part of her going through that town or something like that. So I was like, well, it should be okay. Guess what? You get to meet Bruce and all of that stuff. So and then next thing we know, some pictures came out, and she's been Sylvia's, ride or die. She's been Sylvia's, I guess, confidant and backup resourcer. I don't know. I just hope that, and it's not gonna matter because don't nobody know who she is or what you look like, how you look like, or whatever. That in the long run of it, that you know, it doesn't come back where she's also caught up like in the middle of it. Bruce Mills on the wheels. So I don't know. So now that's where they are over there on those side of the streets. Um, Dennis put his receipt up saying that he did send the money. Sylvia has a receipt that states on there, I will send you your money back. So I don't know if people are still going to try to untangle that. Maybe over at the ghetto court, they'll probably do that. I don't know. But grown folks tragedy, it happens. LFN, did they post the other day? I don't want to talk about that for a second. All y'all know about the LFN, right? I don't know who's behind that screen. I don't know what their association is to Mr. Kelly or none of that stuff, right? But I gotta say this. They message for today, I believe, came up on their community board, and it was about being careful with what you do again with your money, as far as people collected money on behalf of Mr. Kelly, but they targeted in on Mr. Kelly's music. Says none of this stuff is Mr. Kelly's new music. It's all AI out here. It's also the LFN broadcasting show also was talking about a lot of people are still out here on the YouTube streets that are not who they keep claiming that they are to Mr. Kelly. And we all know who those people still exist on the street. Okay. So I was like, here's what made me mad about that. Mr. Kelly's been out here a few times on the YouTube streets. Mr. Kelly can still come back out on the YouTube streets. He still has a few people, Natasha Simonia. There's still some good, a few people that he would have been able to set the record straight out here, right? But when I saw LFN put that up, right, I'm like, okay, there's only a few possibilities of, well, in this community over here that he could have been talking about because we see him broadcasting it quite a bit. So are you talking about him? And this is what's so elusive out here, right? When they do this type of stuff. I'm just saying, if LFN is going to put this type of message out here like this, right? And it appears to be a message coming from Mr. Kelly. Their message was to make Mr. Kelly fans aware of some things, right? But then they leave it bland. Who are these people? Who are these people that they speak of? And it's so weird to me. Well, if you're going to say one person, right, that we always hear broadcasting out here, then how do you justify Mr. Kelly on this alleged phone call with the broadcaster? You know what I mean? Like how do you do that? How do you justify that? It's like it's weird. This shit it's just weird. It's nothing for Mr. Kelly to come out to alarm his fans with his own voice, with his own face. I don't know. Maybe he can't do duo or something, right? To say who's doing what. Stop it. Knock it off. You're not doing this for me. You're not doing that for me. This is not my music. And he's done it one time. I believe I heard him do it one time. Like, man, you can't just, it's like, no, I'm not dropping on the music and all that stuff. I believe even when, what's that man name? What's his name? I forgot his name. Was talking about some music or whatever. He was like, no, you gotta see my attorney and all of that stuff, right? I don't know. It's like, to me, some things that are not to be complicated, they make it so complicated. That's all I'm saying. And it's plenty of times that Mr. Kelly has been out and spoken. Spoken. I mean, he's spoken so loudly. He's spoken loudly about um the stealing of the messages and stuff from the jail, right? He spoke about WAC 100. Yeah, you know, he had a phone call with him. So how is it that the LFN people, you could come out and say all of these things when there's actions from Mr. Kelly intertwined with people who just may not be good for him, who may be the culprits behind this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like all this stuff is just weird now. It's really weird. And then to top it off, you don't even know who's behind LFN. Nobody knows. You ever never seen them live? Never. Everything is just pre-recorded. You never seen those people live. So it's like, here we go again. Got the, listen. Even though it's, I respect the post, but other people may not. They're still gonna probably AI his music. Probably still gonna collect money off of his image. Pretend that they're related. All that type of shit. It doesn't even matter. It's just a never-ending freaking argument. But I wanted to touch base. I just wanted to tell y'all that. Wonder if you guys have seen it out there on the streets as well. Now, I had one more thing, I think, and that's that. I'm gonna bore y'all with the super mayor. I know y'all saw my post in the community chat, and that damn super mayor allegedly had an informant around her. You say, Tracy says he doesn't know what's going on, Pap, and it only know what he does. Tracy, I could love you dearly, but I ain't even buying that no more. I'm not buying that no more. And I'm gonna tell you why, Tracy, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Without names, right? He's in Butner. A lot of people know people in Butner, right? Let me just throw this scenario at you. A lot of people know people in Butner. Right now, today, I can pick this phone up and say, woo, 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 woo. Get in touch with woo, 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 woo. Holla at woo, 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 woo. It's done. What makes you think that can't happen to Mr. Kelly? He's not in Butner in confinement. He's not in Butner where he doesn't see TV or hear other people talk about things. He's not in Butner like that. The people in the jail system get news so fast by VIA of what they call kite. People in the jail system that's over in South Carolina will get news over to New York as fast as thunder and lightning. Just like that. It's just like that. They have a whole different dynamic way of communicating. Just like that. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, and I know that we would love to believe that, he doesn't know what's going on. Why would he not? Why would he stay out the loop? This is about his life. They know everything, sister. That's crazy. I don't know, Harlem. That's why I was like, I don't know. I always hear two guys talking. So is that the one guy that was helping her do her show, that was working for the radio show that Mr. Kelly called in to speak to. Is that the guy behind the LFN? Because if so, then I remember him. If that's that disc jockey or manager, he was her manager or something, right? And I actually liked the Natasha show. I really liked that show. Every now and then, I will get a ping from her for going live on the Instagram, you know. But Tracy. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope, nope, and nope. I'm sorry. It's only he only knows what he told these people are scanning. Now, that I believe you on that, but I can't agree with you when you say that. Um, um, he doesn't know. Cause he do. Yeah, cause he do. He ain't sitting up in there with his head just stuck up in a book or a newspaper. No. Mm-mm. That's all. The jail people gossip more than freaking people on the streets. They ain't had nothing else to do but gossip. That was it. Oh no. But as I say, you just got to just, keep your common sense sharp. That's all. Marquin, you know they know. They know everything. And it's crazy because they do. I look at how many people get visitors. That's one way of bringing it in, visitors. The second way is hey, they calling out. Yeah, the third way is they sending in letters. Well, they know. The fourth way is, yeah, the police officers are taking that shit back in there. Okay. Okay, so not Natasha, Simona, Sasha. Okay. I was just looking at Sasha. Sasha is on Instagram too, though, right? Yes, I do remember Bruce was going on HN. He never did with the female. You know what? I did hear the female speak on LFN now that I think about it. And I think that she was the one that came out with the disappointment letter speech. I think so. I do know who you're talking about because I remember her saying that, they were disappointed, and that was a female. So I do remember that was a female. She was talking about how they were disappointed, and um, she was afraid of how it's going to make their shows look bad and blah 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 because they were kind of representing and standing behind Bruce. So I think that that's her. It was a female. It's her. I think her email and location. Oh, it's her. I remember. She spoke for LFN. It was a female. I remember it now. She did a whole disappointment speech on how they felt and hoping that it was not going to damage one of the channels. I remember it. I listened to it and I watched it. I've been on an hour. I got to get ready to go. I'm going to bed, child. But I just wanted to bring out that and just to get a feel of the whole new Streamyard. So what y'all think? Should I stay over here for a while? What about my Zoom? Oh my God. What about my Zoom? I like going on Zoom. Now I got 3 backups. Streamlabs, StreamYards, Zoom, YouTube. You said, did you see Andrea, the one Tracy with the guy, and the guy asked her about Aaliyah? Is that the one you're talking about? Okay, so I should stay here. I don't think I can do the bunny here. Wait a minute. Maybe I can't. Well, I don't know. Let me play around with it. I might have to create another one. I might have to create another one over here. I have to go and probably save it or whatever. I like it. It's okay. It looks clean. It looks really clean. It's like I'm down here. Okay, let me see. How do you do the invite? Do you just, okay, so you copy the link. Oh, okay. Kind of the same way, right? Copy the link. Make sure I got that. Paste it. Okay, check that out. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. The link is in the chat. How did I do, Marquin? Does the channel look okay for now? Okay, so it says, I don't know why I have that. My help button is up over, and I can't move it. It's up over my, I'm gonna do that. The help button is in the way from my send button. So how do I get rid of that? That's crazy. What was you going to say about the super mayor? Let's do the super mayor. I can't get this help button. Okay, my queen said it looks great, so I just got to work on it. Just kind of get it. I don't know. Oh, wait, I wanna send my thing, but the help button is. I'm just trying to see if the link going there, but my help button. Oh, there it is. My help button is covering my arrow. So let's talk about the Superman for a minute. This is just my opinions, right? Because I got a bunch of whys, I got a lot of whys. First of all, there was an informant. She planted herself in there, decided to work for the, them big boys, the FBI. Yeah. So, but here's the thing, because she still has not been indicted on anything. And I know it takes a while, to build the indictment because they want to dot their I's and cross their T's to make sure they got a person, right? But then I kept saying, well, if this stuff is so detrimental, right? As little as that town is, as much information as these trustees says that they be having, right? It's like, come on now, when you go, when are they going to pick her up? By now, they should have picked her up, right? So of course, I kind of indulge in the super mayor stuff, quite a bit, just to stay, up on beat with the stuff, right? So, do y'all have? She been around. Oh, what was that? Did y'all hear that? She been around those trustees. Oh, look at beautiful on the damn live. Wait, beautiful. Okay, so were you just gonna stay down there in that little box? Do I move that box or what? It say add to the stage. There you
There it
go.
goes.
I love this stuff, girl. I was like, what you down here on the bottom of my screen. So if I click on it, it's add to if you gotta look, I'ma learn this. This is all new. It's kind of cool though. Powered by Stream.
Yes. It looked good. It looked good. It looked good. It looked good. I
Okay.
just
Oh,
was
then
testing now. I'm gonna drop down.
okay, thank you. It works. Let me tell them about Superman.
Yes, it
So
do.
yeah. So I like it. I'll play with it
Let me
for a
see
little
how I
while.
drop down.
There you
Okay.
go. I could remove it. I saw it say remove. Oh, she gone. Okay, so um she been working with these trustees, all of them, for quite some time before, she got elected into her seat as a mayor. You notice one thing that they do not have. Can anybody tell me what is one thing that they do not have? One thing. They've been friends, all that stuff, right? Tell me one thing that the trustees do not have on this lady, because if they had it, they'd have been dropping it by now. I bet y'all can't guess. It's easy too. It's easy as hell. It's easy as hell. They say she's done all of this stuff. She's done all this. She's done this. One thing. Do y'all want a hint? Start with a T, end with a T. Evidence. Bingo. My queen. You mean to tell me that none of those ladies have any evidence or nothing transpiring through text messages with them. Nothing. Not a single one. Not a single one posted up. No conversations between them and her. Not one. Why they don't have no conversations with this woman in their phones, my queen? Why? Nobody talked to her, my queen. Nobody talked to her. Come on now. You mean tell me she wasn't texting nobody? Or is it that they probably have them, but those were workable texts, like when they was all cool. When they was all cool, right? Could it possibly be some texts in there that was saying, hey, that's a good job. Yeah, you should go do that. Yeah, you should. Are they withholding taxes back on them agreeing to probably a lot of stuff that she was doing with taxpayers' money back then? They not showing those. I'm just asking for a friend. But you don't see it. Why are they not showing what the conversations were like when they were all working together? Where are those at? Where are those at? Now, there is a problem, my queen. Let me see if I can find. God, I got to go back through my history. Let me see if I can find this one guy, right? Because you know what happens once they get them old white attorneys involved, them old ones digging up the history, and they know the laws, like the one that's up there in there arguing, what's his name, Burr or whatever, at the Supreme Court for Trump, right? That man know every freaking the law ever written from 1902. I like everything. It just flourish out. It just flows. It ain't nothing you can't ask that man that was up there in that Supreme Court that he didn't have an answer for. And he didn't stutter. He didn't pause. Hell, you know all this back from 19. This nigga knew everything that George Washington wrote. John F. Kennedy wrote. Everything. This man knows every freaking structure of case log ever exist. What in the fuck? I'm like, and he's okay, but that's here and there though, my queen. I get pretty excited for that because I gotta hear, because my queen, I have to hold that thought. I have to go look at it. No, this man it just rolled. He was like a whole Einstein up in that Supreme Court. He is. But let me see if I can go to my history because we're talking about the super mayor, though, right? So the super mayor now has. Oh, wait. Did I send that to my email? Think. I think I might have sent it to my email. Let me check my history first. Now that they are out here known to the world, Dalton is. It gets a little dangerous now when you have old ass white attorneys involved. They know the law. They digging this stuff. And I'm listening to this man speak, right? And he's talking about how most of the things that she has done is against the law. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, super mayor. Oh shit. Now see, I'm not trying to stereotype. There's a few black people that might be missing, we'll miss some shit. The law. Not them old 1929 attorneys. Let's see if I can find it. I'm going through my law. I know I should have thought about this earlier because they sure came down on Sylvia for not having her shit queued up. I don't be wanting them to talk about me. My shit ain't queued up tonight because This was just a try. Like he was over there. He said, "We falling asleep." I'm like, "Oh shit, let me see." But I'm just kind of. Okay, let me see if I kept it in my email. I knew it was gonna be too many damn emails too. Mm, 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 mm. No, I put it. I should have put it. I usually highlight my stars. Let me see. Okay. Oh no. If I can't find it, then I'm gonna have to come back to it and be prepared to show y'all because it's getting late. Yeah. And my emails be coming in like 50, 60 an hour. It's so many. Okay. So I'm not gonna waste y'all time on it, but the real Percy Jackson. Hi. How are you? I'm good. You changed your name? Did you change your name? Percy Jackson. Yeah, you missed it. Now drop down and give me 50. Drop down and give me 50. And then throw that ass in a circle. No, I'm just kidding. Why did I listen to that song today, y'all? So, but Superman, okay, well, you need to tell me, are you going to have to email me your name or text me your name? Because I don't, like, I really don't know who you are right now. You got to have to text it to me. The real Percy Jackson. Oh, wow. So you got to send me a kite so I know who you are. And why you not in the green. Where's your membership? Hey, can I buy a membership? How do I buy the membership, y'all? Let me see. Let me see. Let me randomly pick. Let's pick Reba. Hey, Reba. Oh, that don't do it, girl. That's a ban user. How do you buy? Hey, beautiful. We gonna have to go into seeing Roxy. Okay, okay. There you go. I thought you was trying to hide or something. And if you want to hide, that would have been okay with me. 'Cause then all you have to do. What's been going on, Roxy? But I have to learn how to do memberships over here. Miss Brown, put all y'all in membership. As soon as I learn how to do it, I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna find out so that I can give and put all y'all in the membership. But I don't know, my queen. I don't know about this one. This Superman stuff it's kind of tricky. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I feel like if she had broken so many things, such as being transparent. I mean, I don't know what the law is for them down there for her to not be transparent. What is it that, they want to know about the money? The money, the money, the money, the money, the money. Now they're going to have to depict through her finances, like to me, that they would have to have done with Fannie Willis. You know, Fannie Willis also was making close to 200 or so, a year. Well, Superman makes that much. So now they're gonna have to depict through it. See, well, what did she pay for with this? Especially that Vegas stuff, What did she pay for that? You know. So maybe it'll be a while, you know. Maybe it'll be before the re-election time for her to go back into for voters to come out to elect, but oh, I'm sorry. They're doing a job on her. Ooh, they doing a job on her, girl. It's something all the time. A lot of people are only doing it so that they can, of course, get the money and the views. Because there's this one guy, oh, Shay something. Oh, he just never stops. His titles, let me show you. His titles are just, it's every day. It's something about her and a lover. It's something about her and her mama. It's something about her. And I'm like, this guy here, oh, yeah, this guy never, never stops. He's popping them. And when he first started with doing his content on her, he was like at the 10,000. Man, that man that made it up to 50, 60, 70, 80,000. Like, just, and what does he care? Doesn't care nothing about Dalton like that. I don't think so, because the money is going to come first, period. It's going to come first. But I've been on, and this was just a tester. So, Roxy, thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Now that I have Streamyard, try to get my content lined up. The only thing I got to find out now is, because it says present. Oh, it's got present slides. Let me see if I got a slide. Oh, I don't have no slides. Your computer. Oh, then you can upload it and get everything together. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to bed. FYI, I will be traveling this weekend again. K baby. K baby. Y'all see all that? K baby. You have to give me some hair, girl. I need some hair. K baby got so much hair, y'all. It's so thick. I be seeing you. I'll follow you. I don't know if I be hitting your like button or so. I think I do. I think I might hit the heart pretty much on everybody's TikTok that I come across. I don't care who they are. I be like, oh, I like this. I like this. But okay, baby, I gotta get some hair. My hair. Look at that. Okay, baby, it's growing. I gotta get some hair. I gotta shampoo my hair. But okay, baby has such pretty hair. Such pretty hair. Bonnet you. I have to re-up my bonnets. The blessing. Yeah, it's growing. It's growing so good. I'm loving it so thick, man. I love it, girl. Look at that. Let me see. Let me see my hair. Let me see. Wait, there we go. There's my hair. Here's my hair. And it's growing. And then I push it back down up in there. You're welcome. I really wish, and I know it takes time, but I really wish that a lot of my bonnets could have went to the people on the YouTube channel. I really thought that the support was going to come. Everybody that did order from the YouTube out here, I appreciate it so much. It gave me the, inspiration, and I had a smile like this. I had a smile. I was like, wow, So then I took them out with me pretty much everywhere. They went to New York, Indiana, and then of course at work. And before I knew it, they were all gone. I have mine. It's upstairs, and I definitely was going to keep one. So, what I'm looking forward to doing now is, and I think a lot of people will be more comfortable with it that way. Oh, Roxy, thank you. A lot of people will be more comfortable, I think, if they can go through a website. So, as soon as I'm done with my vacation, which will be June 5th, after that, then I will sit down and get into learning how to build my website and put the things on there and filling out my, get me a tax ID and all of that stuff for it to be legit. And then everything that inspires me to do something with, I can just throw it on there and just let the people feel comfortable with that, because that's all I ask for people to be comfortable with me. You can't succeed in life worrying about the people that don't support you. You're going nowhere. And we're going to have lots of those. I don't care what you say. But you succeed in life by continuing your growth, because some will come. So that's what I'm going to do, Reba. But when I tell you that though they did absolutely well, and you know, the responses that I was getting from them, it's like, what that saying? You're like, oh, I got to have two of those. Oh no, give me, and so I was like, really? Word. So it worked. So now it's just trying to be a little bit more creative with it, but not too greedy with it. First it has to become fun to you. Then you have to love having fun with it, and then you move to the next step with it by just seeing if you can get the people to support you with what you love and having fun with. Yeah, a lot of people wear the bonnets. So now I think I need to make a long one though, right? We need to get a long one out and stuff, but um, I can't express how appreciative I was behind the people that did come through and support with the bonnets. I'm going to get more. I'm going to get more, but I want to get more and be able to put it up on an actual website, like Reba just said. I think that if I'm going to try to establish a small little business like that, have a website, have a tax ID, have it all of that in order. That's what I want to do. You showed your nieces they all want one. I was like, come on, come through, come through. Y'all got to get these. Because when I took them outside the home, that was a wrap. That was a wrap. But um, if I have to, if I have to, whichever one I can do first, I just may redo one more order. We'll see. We'll see. I may do one more order of them and create the website at the same time. So that's what I'll do. Because I still have people, outside of here, like, no, they sold out. I told you to come through. Well, how you gonna make the dinner? You're supposed to make enough. I get that feedback too. I told you next week. What about next week? I did get that feedback. And I get it. But the more I guess the people show me or that they were interested in one, that's inspiring too. So they're not going anywhere. I'm going to re-up. Like I said, I am. This weekend I'll be gone. Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area and if I have time, you will see me go live. Hit me up. Come come through. Maybe Denny's or something. Hit me up. After that, the next weekend, my big major vacation. So I'll be in Sandona, Arizona. I'm gonna get my hiking on, y'all. I'm gonna get some sun on. I'm gonna be chilling. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be gone quiet for probably about 8-9 days on that trip. So then that's it for a little while. Then it's back to business, back to but it's time to digress. And I hope that you guys got something planned also for this year. But I'm still gonna try to do my lives. I got my camcorder ready and film some stuff, get it to learn how to edit and do all that stuff to drop it. I am not an open book. Okay. But I've opened up quite a bit on this show, right? I've opened up quite a bit. I do too, though, Roxy. I do 1,600 miles. So we'll be driving for quite some time. We'll be traveling for some time, but we get to stop, see things, do things. I'm not in no hurry at all. We thought about flying, but there's a lot of places that I would like to stop. Do y'all know? Let me tell y'all something. Here's my lineup. I'm going to share this, and then I got to go. My lineup is we're going to the Red Rock Scenic. We're going to the Chapel of the Holy Cross. We're going to the Montezuma Castle. That's at the national. That's the National Monument. We're going to the Devil's Bridge. That's a hike, 4 miles. Okay, got to get out there pretty early for that, right? Then we're going to. I'm gonna see if I can pronounce this. Talapaka. Arts and Craft Village. So that's a American Native chia spot. That's the tea, the chia. And I'm hoping to make it to the Red Rock Crossing Cathedral Rock. Hoping to see all of it. Yeah. Money, 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 right? A lot of money, y'all. Ugh. But it's okay. You might get robbed. You gonna get robbed for your bonnet? No, you won't. Put an alarm on it. No, no. I think that you might be listen, okay, Reba, you gonna be in the store. They be like, bitch, where you get that from? Where you get that from? Like, you're gonna have to just give out my email. It's okay if you give out my email, and if they're just addressing me about the bonnet, I don't care. I actually have a business email. I don't know why I'm not using it, because I do have one. It's empty too. It's like nothing in there but welcome to Google. I have a whole new business email that I need to start using too. It is 10:43, y'all. I'm glad that I started my stream yard. It does seems to be a lot easier. And it still looks like it's a little bit more for me to learn on here, but oh child, prom this weekend. Prom is this weekend, y'all. Yeah, prom is this weekend. Dakota, everything is ready for her. I will not be here to see her off. I know it's traditional, and everybody love to fill up the block and and show out and all that stuff coming out the door. But unfortunately, we don't do that here. What is the prom? Like 2 hours, $800, y'all. 2 hours long. Starts at 9, over with at 11. She'll be back at home by 12. But my oldest daughters will be here. They'll duo me. They have the cameras and stuff to take the pictures and things like that for me to see. And I'm like, it was a tough decision. She was like, Mom, just go. Go and enjoy yourself. That's what Coda Bell's like, Mom, just go. Because we're going to spend 2 hours getting you dressed out the door. And then what do I do? Go to bed? That's it? I was like, nah, man, I'm about to be up. So my daughters will be here getting her ready, set, and to go, y'all. Everything else is pretty much ready to go. So before I take trips like this, I always talk to her first, all the time. And she'll let me know, Mom, I need you here. Well, no, Mom, I can. So this time she's like, Mom, go have fun. So that was that. Yeah. Now, let's go. Let me find some look, y'all, they even got little music. Feeding the ducks. Let's see what that one is. Okay. Hey, Ro ain't learned how to work that, child. Turn the volume down. Look, Ro, you ain't learned how to work that. You don't never have no music on your background. Why? Ro, I got music. Why I don't never hear no music on your stream? I bet you don't even know where it's at. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. And I'll probably see y'all tomorrow night. Find some more stuff to talk about. See y'all tomorrow night. Bye-bye. She ain't got this, K, baby. You ain't never heard Beautiful play no music. Bye, Roxy. You coming back? Are you coming back to the live, Roxy? The next one gonna be funny. The next one gonna be fun. Miss Brown. Bye. Bye. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing you.